You ever pick up a phone so thin you think, oh, there's no way this can be powerful, but then it surprises you. This might just be the most unexpectedly capable phone I've used all year. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge isn't just a thin phone, it's a statement. A bold claim that you don't have to sacrifice flagship-grade performance or features just to have a sleek, lightweight design. And honestly, after spending serious time with it, I'm kind of impressed. Hey guys, it's TT here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm diving deep into Samsung's latest engineering marvel, the Galaxy S25 Edge. From the moment this phone was announced, I knew it was going to be special. But the real question was, does it live up to the hype? In this video, I'm going to break down every aspect of this ultra-thin flagship, from the crazy engineering that went into its 5.8mm chassis to its display, performance, battery life, cameras, and the new AI-driven software features Samsung is pushing. By the end, I'll give you my take on whether this phone is just a design flex or a legitimately great choice for someone looking for a no-compromise, thin device. Let's start with the thing that hits you first when you pick it up, the design and build quality. The Galaxy S25 Edge is unbelievably thin at 5.8mm and weighs just 163 grams. To put that in perspective, that's lighter and thinner than almost every phone made in the last decade, including many mid-range devices. And yet, Samsung has somehow managed to cram in all the hardware you expect from a flagship. The frame is made from titanium, which gives it a cool, premium feel in the hand. There's no cheap plastic or flimsy aluminum here. Instead, it feels engineered, solid, and durable. Both front and back are covered with Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2, which is Samsung's latest and strongest glass, helping the phone resist scratches and drops better than ever. What really blew me away was how rigid it feels. Phones this thin usually flex when you twist or press on them, but this one holds its shape without complaint. Samsung's engineers designed a layered internal structure to reinforce the frame without adding bulk, a design feat that's not easy to pull off. Plus, it still maintains an IP68 rating, so you get dust and water resistance despite the wafer-thin body. That balance of extreme thinness with structural integrity and durability is nothing short of impressive. Moving on to the display, Samsung is continuing its tradition of delivering stunning screens. The S25 Edge has a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with some of the narrowest bezels I've ever seen on a Samsung phone. The resolution is a sharp 1440p with a 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, making everything from scrolling to gaming feel buttery smooth. But the real standout is brightness. Samsung claims a peak brightness of 2,600 nits, and this isn't marketing fluff. I took it outside on a bright sunny day and could still see the screen clearly without any annoying glare or washout. Colors are vivid, yet balanced, not overly saturated, which is a nice change from some past Samsung panels. HDR content looks gorgeous with deep blacks and punchy highlights, making Netflix and YouTube videos a treat. Another subtle but important detail is the touch responsiveness. The screen feels extremely responsive to every tap and swipe, which makes for a more fluid user experience. It's clear Samsung put a lot of thought into optimizing the display for both aesthetics and practicality. Performance-wise, this phone punches way above what its slim profile might suggest. It's powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite Edition, the top-of-the-line chipset for Android right now, paired with 12 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and up to 512 GB of UFS 4.0 storage. In everyday use, this means blazing fast app launches, smooth multitasking, and effortless handling of demanding games. What really caught my attention was how the phone manages heat. Usually, thin phones run hot fast, leading to thermal throttling that kills performance. But Samsung has re-engineered the vapor chamber inside this phone, making it smaller but more efficient with better heat dissipation layers placed strategically around the SoC. In my hands-on tests, even after extended gaming sessions and video editing, the phone stayed cool and maintained performance without significant frame drops. This kind of thermal management in a 5.8 millimeter thick device is a remarkable engineering achievement, and it shows Samsung's dedication to balancing design and function. Battery life is often a sticking point for thin phones, and the S25 Edge does make some compromises here. It houses a 3,900 milliamp hour battery, which is smaller than many flagships today. Still, thanks to efficiency improvements in both hardware and software, it delivers solid endurance. With moderate daily use, scrolling through social media, streaming YouTube, sending messages, I consistently got through a full day without hunting for a charger. Heavy gaming or prolonged camera use naturally drains the battery faster, but I never found myself in a situation where the phone died unexpectedly. Charging speeds max out at 45 watts wired and 25 watts wireless, which isn't record-breaking but is perfectly reasonable given the thermal constraints. Reverse wireless charging is a nice bonus if you use wireless earbuds or want to top off a smartwatch on the go. So while it's not a battery champ, it's respectable for the form factor and usage profile. The camera setup is interesting because Samsung had to make some tough choices to fit the slim body. You get a dual camera system instead of the usual triple or quad setup. The main shooter is a whopping 200 megapixel sensor backed by a 12 megapixel ultra-wide lens. No telephoto this time around, which is understandable given the space constraints. The main camera delivers excellent daylight photos with sharp details, strong dynamic range, and balanced exposure. Samsung's computational photography kicks in heavily here, especially with nightography mode for low-light shots. It uses multi-frame noise reduction and advanced AI to brighten scenes without turning them into mushy, overly smoothed images, which is a welcome change from older models. The ultra-wide lens holds up well too, producing vibrant shots with minimal distortion. Video-wise, you get up to 4K 60 recording on both front and rear cameras, and the stabilization is impressively smooth. For content creators who want a capable camera in a thin package, this setup is a solid compromise. Samsung's new Galaxy AI software is where things get really interesting. Initially, I was a bit skeptical. AI features sometimes feel like gimmicks, but Samsung's implementation here is genuinely useful. The now brief feature gives you a personalized summary of your day with context-aware information like calendar events, weather, travel updates, and more. It's subtle, but it adds value by helping you stay organized without digging through apps. The Now bar takes contextual multitasking to another level by dynamically adjusting actions based on the app you're using. For example, when viewing photos, it offers quick access to editing tools or AI enhancements. In Google Chrome, it serves up smart suggestions and reading aids. Deeper integration with Google Gemini means the phone can generate recipes from a picture of your fridge or help optimize your workspace by analyzing a photo of your desk. Many of these AI functions run locally, which means faster response times and better privacy, a big plus in today's data-conscious world. So who is the Galaxy S25 Edge for? It's clearly aimed at people who value design, portability, and innovation without compromising too much on power or features. If you want a phone that fits comfortably in your hand or pocket, looks futuristic, and still delivers flagship-level performance and camera quality, this is it. It's not trying to compete as a gaming beast or professional camera tool, but it covers the vast majority of what most users need, and it does it with style. For me, the Galaxy S25 Edge is a bold proof that smartphone design still has plenty of room to grow. It's an exciting glimpse at what the future of phones might look like. Thinner, lighter, but still incredibly capable. Sometimes thinner really is better if you do it right. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Would you sacrifice a telephoto lens or battery size for a phone this thin and powerful? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Or